All right, so my phone didn't have enough space on it for the last part of this episode review, so I'm doing it here. All right, so the final two teams were Rupert and Laura and Art and JJ. There was health problems with Art and JJ. One of them started cramping up and had severe enough leg cramps that medical had to get involved. And when medical has to get involved, it's pretty serious. And so those medical problems gave Rupert and Laura time to catch up, and Rupert just pretty much said, I'm going to do this. I kept telling myself I was going to run up the mountain. I love Rupert because he is an inspiration. He never gives up. He never surrenders. He never admits defeat. He took the attitude from Survivor Pearl Islands and Survivor All-Stars, and he invested himself and his wife so deeply in the race that he's not afraid to try his best even if he's in last place. He is not a quitter. He doesn't want to give up. He climbed that mountain. Even when he was struggling, he said, I can do this. And Laura was like, don't quit, don't quit. Don't give up. You can do this. They didn't take a 4-hour penalty. I mean, I know Art and JJ were hurting, but the 4-hour penalty is the very last resort, and it's painful to take. And I know how hard it was for them to do that. But Rupert didn't allow the disease of I can't to bring him down. He did it. I cried and screamed with joy when he did it. I think I woke my parents up because I'm visiting them for Easter, and I think I woke them up. But oh well. I mean, my mom says that I shouldn't thank Jesus for the amazing race because he can't hear it. Well, you know what? He can. And you know what? God is happy every time somebody thanks him for something good. And we should thank God every time something good happens. And this good tonight happens to be the Amazing Race, being with my family for Easter, and receiving fan gifts in the mail. But anyway, Rupert and Laura just squeaked by. They are amazing, amazing, amazing people. Oh my goodness. All right, now that we've... And Art and JJ, I'm so sorry. You tried your best. But you know, you tried. So many people don't even get the chance to try, and here you are trying again. You should take pride in what you've done, even if it wasn't for very long. You've done things that so many, including myself, can only dream of doing because the opportunity hasn't been offered to us. But for now, we'll go to the placements. Leo and Jamal, powerhouses again. And they weren't overly aggressive. They worked together. They only showed a little bit of stress. Colin and Christy, this really surprises me. Colin is totally mellowed out. While Christy was doing the shoe test, Colin literally closed his eyes and meditated. I mean, back in season 5, Colin used to scream at Christy and berate her. Like, especially during the caviar challenge in Russia, like, it was really bad. And every time I watch season 5, I just think, oh, Colin, you're such a good person. Why are you screaming and carrying on? It's not worth it. There's life outside the race, dude. But I'm really proud of Colin and Christy for keeping their heads and keeping it together. I hope it continues. Tyler and Corey, I still don't know much about you, but you're doing very well. Rachel and Alyssa, you're doing well. Remember, your sister's outside of the race. And I hope you remember that. I hope you don't have meltdowns. I hope you don't do personal attacks. There'll be stress, probably. But your sister's outside the race. Becca and Floyd, I love you guys. I can't wait to see more of you. You have such enthusiasm. Nicole and Victor, please show more of yourselves. I really didn't get to enjoy you on Big Brother because I didn't watch some of the later seasons, but please keep going. Chris and Brett, you've got to get over yourselves and start working more as a team. Otherwise, you're going to get flattened by these other guys. I mean, you need to be more encouraging of each other. You need to understand that there is no I in team. Janelle and Brittany, I want to see more of you guys. I didn't get to see all that much of you during the race. Corinne and Eliza, y'all are doing so well. And hiding your stress and frustration and not taking it out on each other. Y'all are doing great. Rupert and Laura, I love you both. I love you from the bottom of my heart and beyond. I just love you both. You never give up. You never surrender. You never admit defeat. Please bounce back. I want to see you in the finals so bad. I just love who you are as people, who you are as racers, and who you are as survivors. I love you. Art and JJ, we hardly knew ye, but you tried. You had the opportunity. Rest in pieces. And rest in peace. I hope you're doing well. It's shocking, but again, you have done what so many of us could only dream of doing because we haven't been that fortunate enough to be cast. Maybe someday. And that is it. That is it for this episode 1 recap. If you want me to do one for episode 2, please say so in the comments and I'll be more than happy to oblige. This is Heather Lee Cameron saying good night.